So, I'm hearing all this garbage lately about how God is in control. God controls this, God controls that. I am not religious. I'm open minded and I'm spiritual. But I'm sick and tired of this fucking God shit. I'm sick and tired of hearing God hates gays, God hates this, God hates that. You know, God hates single people, God hates fat people, God hates black people. There's all these racists coming out and storming around, no pun intended, about how all these natural disasters are an act of God. It's because God hates something. And it just makes me, like, sit and wonder because you have a group of people who say, hey, God's peaceful. God loves everybody. God, sees us as his children. And yet you got the same people going and saying, like I said, God hates ethnic. God hates gay people. God hates, hates. All I hear is the word hate. And I'm sick and tired of hearing that. Lately, and with any other natural disaster, if anybody's familiar with Hurricane Harvey, the storm that had hit Texas and Louisiana, I don't know if it made it to Louisiana, but it was a pretty bad storm. There were at least 40 deaths, as they counted, and storms before that, like the one that hit New Orleans and the one that hit Punta Gorda, which is in Florida. Now there's another storm, Storm Irma. And my point to all of this is that everybody who's a religious nut job is saying that it's an act of God because God must hate somebody that's in one of those areas or people in a whole. Like, God must hate the way things are done. And, it just, I'm sick and fucking tired of hearing that. Because there is no God in the sense that these people portray and act. They're using God as an excuse to justify their crimes, their molestations, their use and abuse of drugs and alcohol, stealing money from the church and taking people's money at the offering plate, using it as the excuse that it's for God and it's God's work, God's will be done. Well, you know what? That's bullshit. It's time to wake up and get your fucking ass out of your fucking head, and that's the right way, because your ass is in your head. Your head is in your ass. You got shit for fucking brains. If you're gonna fucking sit here and tell me that it's God that's destroying things, God that is sending fucking storms here because he hates the people there, or he hates what's being done or what's being built. It's man. It is man's hands that are destroying the earth, that are making these fucking disasters come, because we're tearing down the fucking land, and we're fucking polluting earth, and we're making excuses and justifying our crimes for a goddamn dirty dollar. That's the fucking reason this earth is being destroyed. It's not some fake motherfucker up in the sky floating around on a piece of wood pointing his good and evil stick at people. It's man, it's woman, it's the goddamn greedy motherfuckers that can't get enough money and don't give a fuck about the animals they kill or the people they fucking kill. All they care about is tearing down the fucking land and polluting this fucking earth, because all they want is money, money, money. They don't care. Don't fucking talk to me about some fake motherfucker that doesn't exist. Some fucking book that was written by some jerk in a fucking cave somewhere. Go buy your fucking Jesus candles and your fucking rosary beads and go to your home and fuck yourself with it. Burn your fucking brain, because you don't have a brain. You're shit for brains. Your brain is shit. If you're gonna sit there and listen to fucking people talk about how it's God making all these decisions, God's destroying the earth and making all these disasters come because he hates the people there or he hates what they're doing, it's bullshit. What is destroying this earth is not the people that are hated by this fake asshole that everybody talks about. Like I said, religion is a title. Just like, it's a fucking label. People are using it. I've seen it in church, I've seen it on TV, I've seen it in magazines. Oh, it's because of God that a priest molests a fucking little boy. It's because of God that, I can have tons of gold on my fucking fingers. It's because of God that I drive a fucking Mercedes and I take money from the collection plate. Oh, it's all in God's will. Well, you know what? Fuck you. Take your fucking God and shove it, because it's fake. There is no God. Not the way people fucking talk about. Like I said, I'm open-minded and I'm spiritual. I do believe that there are otherworldly beings. I do believe that there are spiritual energies and karmas and things. But it's karma. You want to know what happens? It's not that you're quote-unquote a sinner. It's that you're making things happen. You do things and karma does the dictating. You do something and the world works it out. The world materializes what happens from karma. Like if you kill somebody, it's not God judging you. It's because it's karma. It's bad luck. It's the fucking energy of the universe. There's no guy up in the fucking sky, up in the clouds, eating a bag of fucking potato chips saying, oh, this person's good, that person's evil, that person's sin, that person's blessed, blah blah fucking blah. I am sick and fucking tired of it. I don't give a fuck what you believe in. You can believe that my turds are fucking angels if you want. You can believe that my fucking ass crack is a goddamn temple. But don't fucking talk to me about God and religion and Christianity and Catholicism and the cross and the fucking church, because it's all fake. These people are justifying their crimes on a Bible, church, like I said. Oh, well, I wear a cross, I can fucking justify that I just murdered somebody because God will get me out of it. And you know what? People need to wake the fuck up. It's like I said, whenever a hurricane comes and destroys a town or a whole state, whatever, does damage, yeah, it sucks. But it's not God. God is fake. It's Mother Nature. Mother Nature is reacting to the bullshit that we are fucking doing, that we are causing. This earth is being abused and used by people. You cut down fucking trees, you cut down the forests and the woods, you fucking pollute this earth. And you know what? They talk about the hunger, the hunger and the poverty. Oh, why are we losing crops? Well, gee whiz, because the greedy fucking pieces of shit suit and tie wearing, khaki wearing fucking assholes with their fucking, $1 million homes and their fucking family values are fucking it all. They're tearing down the forests and the trees and the woods, and they're taking away the trees that provide our food and our fucking air, and they're taking away the land that provides our water, and they're killing the animals and the people. Like I said, that's why Mother Nature is striking back. Because this world is becoming a fucking chemical factory. A fucking disgusting, polluted, fucking toxic waste dump. The reason why these storms are coming is because there's an imbalance on Earth. The Earth is sinking. Flooding, severe storms, hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes, sinkholes. It's not because of God. It's not because of the people and the way people decide they want to be. It's the way people live. You don't fucking recycle. You don't take 5 seconds to put a piece of gum in a fucking trash can. You cut down the land. You keep building and building and building, and pretty soon the only trees you're gonna see are in a fucking museum as a memory. It's gonna be a fucking fun day out for the yuppie and his family who go and say, oh, look at that, that's a tree, that's something we used to have. Oh, but unfortunately people like me came along and decided to burn it all down so we could have our fucking 4-story $1 million homes and champagne and caviar so that the fucking money in my pocket can build and build and build, and I don't give a fuck. They all think they're gonna fucking float away to Mars when the time comes. Oh, the world's gonna end, we're gonna float away. No, you know what? You're gonna suffer too. You fucking rich motherfuckers who keep fucking our land and taking away our shit are gonna suffer too. Because there's nowhere to run. No God is gonna fucking save you. So get your fucking head out of your fucking ass, open your fucking eyes, use that piece of meat in your fucking head and realize it ain't God. God doesn't exist. It's the people fucking Earth.